Hi, I'm Aura Mostly, and I'm the host of Collective Mind, and Charlie's here next to me, and I set up some new stuff since we unlocked some things on YouTube when we hit 500 subscribers, which I did make a separate video about if you missed it. How is everyone? I don't think I'm alone in the front. I'm trying to figure out who else is here. I think I'm gonna be working on this reversible hat, so we'll see how far I get. A lot of our patrons have been getting updates of projects like this as we work on them lately, which has been fun. Hoping I didn't break anything with the chat or anything when I was setting stuff up earlier. Okay, good. I always get worried about stuff like that when I change things. Maybe Anna's around. Maybe that's who it is. I managed to wash my hair before this, so my hair's all wet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Anna's here. I think Natalie is too. Oh, it didn't put this on Discord. Let me do that. Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah. This first. Glad I checked that. Nope. Whatever I'm moving is not what I want to be moving. Oh gosh, what am I doing? This one. Can I do it like this? No. Nope. Uh-oh. How do I do that? Wait. It's not even there, that's why I can't do it. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I thought I was looking at. Oh, that's why I can't do that. Okay. There, I did it. It's fine. So, as always, let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to think of some things I can ramble about in the meantime. Otherwise, I might just be dancing to the music that I'm listening to and working on this hat. Charlie's being really sleepy. Dang it, I meant to close my door, but I forgot. Well, I can pause and do that if I need to, if it becomes a problem. Done a couple rows of this already. I think I'm going through projects faster now that I'm updating Patreon with pictures and stuff, because it's really motivating. You've also gotten better the past little bit of being more active on Discord, which I'm happy about too. I used some more of the color depositing conditioner, so we'll see as it dries how much of the color shows, especially on the ends. I think it still looks mostly red. I'm working on tinting it more toward purple. I don't know that that's the right song for right now, not that. That works. It's a little bit more of an Anna song, but should be okay. getting a little bit worried about how I'm gonna do a Q&A if no one's in chat. Could I talk about? I was wondering if people were gonna end up having any like follow-up questions for me about my video that went up on Monday. About me not being able to go inside and stuff. Uh-oh. Charlie might take a little bit to have some water and maybe finish her food before she goes back to Charlie Cam. We'll see. Looks like it's working and stuff on here. Okay, I had to wait a while because I didn't talk while I was going to check that, but I checked that sound and stuff was coming through because again I moved some stuff around, so making sure I didn't break anything. Okay, yeah, chat's working too. Okay, good. Okay, well. Here's a better shot of the hat so far. It's orange and white, and then like a softer, like peachy kind of color in white, and then a soft pink and white for the middle, like brim section, and then it's purple and white up here. And this purple yarn is like an ombre yarn that changes between a few shades of purple. I'm not sure when it's gonna change shades next, but I think it probably will before I finish the hat, so we'll see how much of it's a different shade of purple. But this is like the third of these hats that I've worked on this week, I think. Or the last like 4 or 5 days. So yeah, this week. I think that sounds right. Might have started like the end of last week. I'm not sure. But I start like at the top of one side of the hat and increase until I get to how wide it's supposed to be, and then do the whole middle of both sides of the hat, and then decrease for the top of the other one, and then push it inside out, and then they look like this. There's like a swirl kind of thing on top, which is cute. I'll show you on Try the Cam. And then other side. So yeah, this is one of the ones I made, and then also this that's pink on this side, and it's like a orange and black kind of Halloween color on the other side. Oh gosh. If Natalie stays around, maybe she'll be able to film her personality test video, which would be cool. Otherwise, I think there was another one that I think Jade wanted to do that we planned the other day. And we want to film some reactions for sure. Whenever things line up properly for that. And I'm hoping I'll finally be able to do another Sim stream tomorrow. Because I know people have been missing those. And it helps if we can have a little variety in our gaming content, probably. I'm not sure what to talk about. Charlie, why are you just laying on the floor? And no one can see you. Yeah, hi. Charlie. Come here. Oh. You got it. Yep, good job. You did it. Good girl. There you go. You gotta be cute on camera so that people come hang out and ask me questions. One more row to my next marker. Are you mad at me now? Did you want more attention than that? Charlie, no. Quiet down. Good girl. You're okay. No. I don't know what you're mad about. No. What? What do you want? It's a lot harder to knit if I bring you over here. That doesn't work very well. No. Why are you so cranky suddenly? What? It's okay. It's okay. I made this public, right? I keep thinking of things that I could have messed up. Yeah, it's public. Okay. Alright. It's okay. There you go. Why are you so upset? You're still looking at me like I'm being really mean. Is the light bothering you, maybe? Is that why you went to the floor? Because if that happens a lot, I might have to figure out a different way to set up Charlie Cam so that it doesn't bother you so much. It's okay. You okay? You okay now? Or are you gonna get mad at me for stopping? You okay? I promise. I doubt you're cold or anything. It shouldn't be that. Maybe you want to be a unicorn. Is that it? If anything, you'd probably be a little warm, so probably not. Let's see, what else might you want? Do you want a neck pillow? Would that make you happy? You do seem interested. Well, now you're just licking my knee, which is... What do you think? Oh, I'm barely even on camera when I do that. I don't even know what she's doing now. You throw it on the floor. That's pretty rude. Why'd you do that? You pushed it away. Do you want to try again? You look so concerned. You don't need to do anything with it. It's okay. I didn't know if you'd like it. If it'd be comfy. No? Okay. What about back there? No, you're getting mad at me. Okay, I'll stop. It's okay. Just trying to make you less mad at me. Maybe my title's too boring. Charlie. No. Quiet. Why are you so mad? I don't get it. Are you okay now? Well, I don't know how long I should see to see if anybody jumps in chat. You want to be over here. That's what you're mad about. Alright, I guess I can try to do that. Come on. Can you do it? I'll help you. Come here. I promise it's safe. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I gotta point this at you now. Yes, hi. Okay. It's alright. Oh, I didn't even put our names in the title. Why didn't I do that? I think I'll just put Aura. Okay. Yeah. There you go. He's okay. Yeah. Were you just way too sad over there by yourself? Okay. Let's do this. I'm wondering if the timing just didn't work for anybody, but I'm asking people if they maybe want to do a gaming stream instead, or if people are about to join or whatever. Um, What am I missing? There's gotta be something that would be a good one. Yeah, that works. And then game. Okay. Shoot, you can't see her anymore. Hey, I'm live. Do you want me to pause or anything? Okay.
That's what I remembered how to do last night.
What?
Well, I didn't remember how to. Actually, that was this morning. I didn't remember how to do it. Allie told me to do it because I said, I'm awake at a weird hour and I'm making spaghetti because it's.
Garlic bread. I saw that conversation.
Yeah, I made garlic. I just took the butter and I put basil on it and garlic powder and mixed it up. And then I toasted the bread, spread it on there, and microwaved it a little to melt it. It's actually good.
Uh-huh.
We can make garlic bread.
Why are you torturing me with this information when I'm trying to be live?
It's so easy to make. I can make you 2 pieces right now.
Okay. I'm streaming, but
the garlic bread was so good.
and I had this
so
like
good.
showing that it was gonna start at this time and everything.
Uh-huh.
Like a few hours ago and said something on Discord announcements and everything. No one's in chat yet, and I don't know how to do a Q&A without anybody in chat.
It's also just a chill net stream too.
Yeah,
I can also like play a game or do something else until they show up.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to do gaming stuff on Twitch, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can just like keep knitting and petting Charlie and stuff, but I feel like it's gonna be boring.
Maybe, but talk about something chill.
I know, but I'm not good at thinking of topics by myself.
Okay, ramble to yourself or to Charlie while you're knitting. It can be a chill, relaxing stream for people who are watching it back. Because a lot of people like to watch you knit because it's calming and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a safe person to listen to.
I don't think she wants me right now.
Maybe not. Maybe she just wants in the chair.
Well, no, because she was in the chair and she was really mad and she kept barking at me.
But maybe just try to like ramble and have some like free-flowing open thoughts just running around. Bye, Charlie. Wait here. Where's the camera? Move it this way. Hi, Charlie. Boop. I don't have nothing for you. Bye, Charlie. Wow, you're not even coming with me.
Well, she can. I'm holding her hostage. I'm also giving her ear scritches, which is a pretty good bribe to stay. Am I bribing you? Am I a briber? Alright, now that you remember that it isn't actually very comfortable over here and you don't seem very happy, do you want to try to go back over here again? Put this back on so you don't try to run away. Oh my god. There. You're immediately going to the floor. Okay. Well. Is there any way that I could set this up to remotely decently point at the floor over there? I don't know that it will. Oh, I can get it further over here than I thought. Okay, maybe I can rig this some kind of weird way to work for that. What if it was more like... It's a lot darker down there. That kind of works if I don't bump it at all. Okay. There. I fixed it. And that, now you immediately moved. Well, she'll go back there in a second. You can see her tail until then. Yeah, there she goes. Should probably just stop playing with it, but no one's answering me on Discord either. Alright, well. You know the other thing I could do that would work way better? Something I do sometimes on the vlog for Patreon, if I'm working on a project, I'll use Charlie Cam to see down here so that you can actually watch. So if Charlie decides she wants to go back to a spot that's easier to point the camera at her, I'll do that. Otherwise, for now, I can do this. We set up alerts and stuff again for YouTube, like we have on Twitch. Well, like we had originally on Twitch, not with the types of sound effects and stuff we have now, because I'm worried there would be more like copyright issues with that. I'm not even sure that those can be connected to YouTube in the same way. I actually don't think they can, now that I think about it. So maybe that was why. Because I don't think there's been copyright issues on any of the ones that weren't songs. Like, the one time we had a raid, I think there was a copyright thing for the song that played for the raid alert. But other than that, I don't think there's been any issues, but get to move the marker up. That means like 2 more inches until I start decreasing. So that's cool. What was I saying? Oh, but I set up alerts and stuff. Like, I obviously set up the goal things that are on the screen, but I also set up alerts and stuff that'll play if people subscribe or join as a YouTube member or do a super chat or anything like that during the stream. set up all those earlier. Hi, someone's in chat. How are you? Would you prefer me to call you like Gray or Grays or assuming I remember what your answer is at least some of the time? I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad I stuck it out for a little bit and kept trying to ramble on my own. I feel like I'm really awkward when I'm trying to ramble and stuff for a stream without any prompts. But yeah, Charlie is rebelling against Charlie Cam. She doesn't want to stay up on the wheelchair where I can pretty easily point the camera at her. And I was trying to figure out a way to get it to point at her while she like eats and stuff on the floor, but it wasn't working super well, so I decided to just point it at the knitting that I'm doing instead for now. And if she decides she wants to be on camera again, I can always move it. But yeah, I'm having a pretty decent day. I managed to get up slightly earlier. My sleep schedule is a nightmare right now. She's literally like crawling under the wheelchair and stuff. Like it'd be so hard to get her on camera right now. But yeah, I did some editing for a YouTube vlog and I washed my hair and stuff, which was good. And I set up the new like alerts and goals and everything for the things that we unlocked for like YouTube partner stuff, because we unlocked some of it when we hit 500 subscribers. Yeah, I'm really hoping we don't end up having to fix our sleep schedule the long way around, because that sucks. Not trying to put you on the spot or anything, but did you watch my new video that came out on Monday, I think? The one about why I wish I could go inside. And if so, do you have any thoughts or questions about it? Or about anything else? My stitches tightened up. I need to relax my grip a little. Cool, I hope you liked it. I'm such an awkward person.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberry.
That's interesting. I have no idea if the mic picked it up. I wasn't looking because I looked at you.
In your general direction.
It definitely It definitely is picking it up. Hi.
Hi.
Uh,
Someone watched Monty Python in the Search for the Holy Grail with me recently.
what?
Someone watched Monty Python in the Search for the Holy Grail with me recently.
Cool.
It's a funny movie.
Do you want to be on VC or something for
No.
the stream? Okay. You just keep popping in here and saying stuff.
I do
And
that.
I know, but I wanted to check, because if you wanted to do that, you could. Okay. I'm wondering if Charlie doesn't like the ring light. But she's been doing this sometimes without the ring light on, so it might be something else. Like maybe even like a temperature thing if it's warmer on the chair and a little colder on the floor or something. Or if she can just sprawl out in a different way on the floor. But she's just laying on the floor partly under the wheelchair right now. I'm gonna try to give a brief Charlie cam. Yeah, so that's the chair, that's her, and there's her bowls and stuff down there. So that's where she is. What if I... This is driving me nuts because I bet there's a way to do it and I'm just like not thinking of it. Can I do something like that? Yeah. Is that kind of working? A little? Do you have a preference between poor quality Charlie cam like that or knitting cam? Cool, I'm so glad. We got a few comments on that one already of people saying how like validating and relatable it was, and it made me really happy. Because like obviously I like when our videos are helpful, but also because hearing that it was validating for people was validating for me. Because that's one of the things that I have denial about pretty regularly. Dog cam, okay, cool. You can probably still see her decently well. Because it's a lot smaller on my screen too, because I have all the other like editing stuff around it in case I need to mess with. I have like the chat, and if I need to change any of the stuff on the screen or the audio or any of that, and my feed of if people like subscribe or any of that stuff. So the part of the screen that has what the stream actually looks like is a lot smaller than full screen. So for the average person watching on not a phone, it's probably easier to see than it looks to me. But it might not be that bad even on a phone. I don't know. And I can also just periodically like show an update of look how much purple there is now. I've done like an inch or maybe a little more so far on the stream, I think. I don't remember how far I was between the two markers, but I have put a marker on so far. So, and I'm past that, so almost definitely at least an inch. Because I don't think I started out like one row away from that marker. Yeah. It is hard to be like stuck up here all the time. But I also think like the adjustment period, at least, if I started being able to go inside, would also be hard, you know? And that's part of why I wonder. I think I added this as like a text thing during editing because I thought of it then, but I wonder if any part of it for me is my like fear and denial and stuff keeping me from like really trying. If I'm like blocking myself to an extent by not really believing I could and or not really wanting to out of fear or whatever. But I don't know, that's hard to tell. Hi Viv. Oh no. I hope you're doing better. But thanks for coming back. But definitely no pressure, like if it wouldn't be a good time right now, don't push it, you know? Take care of yourself. I'm so awkward. Because I'm like awkward and defensive, and she has wrapped herself all the way around. Okay, I need to help you untangle. Come here. Through here. Nope, not that way. Through here. Charlie. Look at my hand. No, this hand. Yeah, see? Come through here. No. Okay, I'm just gonna pull you through. Come here. There you go. Now you can move around some more. Is that better? Is that better? I'm gonna take a picture of the ridiculous way that I have Charlie Cam propped up right now, and I'll probably put it on Patreon. Okay, cool, good. I'm glad that it uh will be distracting and hopefully helpful and stuff. I worry in situations like that if I like thank people for like being in chat or hanging out or watching the stream or whatever, that that will be taken as like pressure to like prioritize that over taking care of yourself or something, which is not at all what I mean. But I also worry that if I just like emphasize take care of yourself, you don't have to be here, that it could come across as me like not wanting you to be here, and that's not what I mean either. So what? Oh, did you finish your food and you're mad? That's all the food for the day. I'm sorry. You ate it already. Are you just stubbornly going wherever the camera isn't pointing at you? Because that's pretty rude. Oh my god, as soon as I got it over there. This is not even kind of gonna work. But it's fine. She's there. She's one of the black blobs. There, see? Okay, cool. Hmm. gaming streams in some ways are definitely easier for my awkward ass to accomplish sometimes than Q&As, it feels like. And hopefully over time, with a combination of practice and chat getting busier, like as our channel grows and stuff like that, that it'll be easier. Because it's definitely easier when there's a bunch of questions, because I don't just ramble mindlessly trying to not be silent. But that also comes with different complications of, like, if it gets busier, there's a different amount of like stress involved and moderation required, and likelihood of like trolls and stuff goes up and everything. But with gaming, the game gives me something to talk about and something to do the whole time. And if like nobody joins chat for a gaming stream, it just ends up kind of functioning like a long unedited gaming video, which still works fine. But I also probably put too much pressure on it and stuff. Because like a quieter rambly stream might be really like calming or something for people to watch back later or like fall asleep to. I don't know. Yeah, she is definitely cranky that she finished her food. But it's not my fault. You only saved yourself a couple bites of food from earlier. But then, especially because I just changed a bunch of stuff about the setup, I was really scared that I set up something wrong or broke something, and so it wasn't like working right. And I was trying to figure out, like, did I make the stream public? Is it actually live? Is the audio coming through? Is the chat working? That's why I said test earlier in chat. Because I kept convincing myself that I broke something about the stream. I wonder if that was exacerbated at all because I just took my afternoon dose of the stimulant that we take shortly before starting the stream. So some of that type of reaction might have been heightened a bit. Now that I think about it. But I also don't do very well when I'm not like pretty thoroughly distracted by something. Like I'm usually doing at least two things at once, like watching something and playing a game and knitting sometimes. Like I'll be doing a slower, like mostly passive thing on Dofus, like breeding Drago turkeys, and knitting and watching something on my other monitor. So like I'm knitting obviously and listening to music, and trying to talk to chat, and I worry too that I'll get like too pulled into the music by trying to like stay adequately distracted that I just like won't say anything for a long time. So I was trying really hard not to do that. I was just about to start again, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, cool. I don't know why I thought I counted that wrong, but I didn't. I did another marker. So that's how much purple there is now. Little over 2 inches of purple. And it's a little over another inch before I start decreasing. Which I think I've done this pattern enough now that I won't have trouble doing that while streaming, but we'll see. If I get too distracted, I could switch to a different project instead. She has her face like practically shoved partway under my desk, so it's just her butt on camera now. I think the other video that I planned the other day, that Jade probably would be the one to do, was about flashbacks. Because I actually searched the word flashbacks through our channel titles because I was so sure. I was like, there's no way we haven't made a video about flashbacks. And we hadn't made a dedicated video about flashbacks, apparently, so. I think it started out because we saw something on TikTok, maybe, about, like, what flashbacks are supposed, like, what real flashbacks are supposed to look like, or whatever, and, we got frustrated at how, like, limited of a definition it was. Or maybe somebody was venting about how that happens or something. I don't know. Something made us think about that, and I was like, even if we've made a video about flashbacks, maybe we could make one about, like, misconceptions about flashbacks or something. But then I realized we hadn't made one at all, so I was like, okay. So we can cover some of the basics too, and, like, some of the different types of flashbacks and how that can change what they look like and all that stuff. We still need everything to line up right to be able to film Sander Sides with Primal Pack, because we both have to be available and up for it and in the right mood and everything at the same time. And we have other, like, DID and the media reactions that we're gonna try to be filming too. I'm hoping we can start doing makeup again soon, because I know that would make it easier to film. And I don't know why we've had such a block about that. But yeah, we are definitely still looking for video ideas. I'm glad you like them. I have a few more that I want to get through before starting to do some of the ones that we expect to be more popular, like the ones that we think have a strong chance of bringing in a lot of new people. Because when we were planning out how we wanted to start that series, Primal Pack made a really good point that the ones that we think are gonna bring in a lot of people, we shouldn't do those first. We should have some already in the series so that those new people have other ones that they can watch immediately. So when we do like Split, for instance, that's probably gonna be one that a lot of people come watch. Or like if we tried to line up like Moon Knight in such a way that the next season is coming out soon, maybe, or something, like things like that, it would be good for some other episodes in the series that they might also be interested in to already exist. To help keep them on the channel a little longer and have a better chance of them subscribing and all that stuff. So there's a few more that I was planning to do before getting into some of those, which is also some that would functionally take longer and be more like big chunks of footage and stuff too. Because like a movie versus a TV episode, or especially a TV series versus a TV episode. So also hoping at the same time as we're finishing up those other ones that I plan to do first, that I will get through more of the organizing and condensing and everything, our like video storage, so that we don't run out of storage space doing bigger things like that. So that's a whole thing. The two things that are going to make the biggest difference for that is if we just physically get more storage for our computer, and which we do have a hard drive on our wish list for that purpose. But the other thing is, as we go through to make outtakes compilations for Patreon, when we get through the footage of those old videos, there's like editing files that take up some space that we can get rid of once we're done with the outtakes for that video, but not before then. So if we start getting through those faster, that would make a bigger difference too. But yeah, all that stuff. We also put some new stuff on our Etsy like a couple weeks ago, I think, and I don't remember if we even posted that anyway. I might not have, because I think I might have felt like I was still in the middle of it, that I was gonna do more like in the next day or two, and then I didn't. But I got through some of the ones that were done that just needed pictures taken and listings made and stuff. I'm gonna try to get all these hats on there, but I need to take pictures of those still. I think she's asleep on the floor. Hmm. Or any questions coming to mind? Oh, hey Ellie. How are you? I'm really glad I didn't give up on the stream earlier. Have a little of this quick. Well, you're not sleeping anymore. She's laying like right up against her empty food bowl. Maybe she thinks if she's cute enough, I'll give her seconds. No worries. Do what you gotta do to take care of yourself. Yeah, I feel, fingers crossed, like I'm starting to get back on top of it. Hoping that continues. Oh, you're good. You definitely don't have to feel like pressured to be here, even if like chat is slow or any of that. I want you to be here because you want to, not like out of obligation or anything like that. The only time that there would be any component of like obligation to it is down the line if it was a lot busier and you were like one of the mods for YouTube chat and you had said you were going to be there and then you weren't or something. I don't know. But even that, obviously, there would be a lot of flexibility built into it because a lot of stuff can come up. You know? Uh, we'll see if this song ends up pulling anybody. Would usually be Jade and or Snake. Come on, brain. What was I saying? Oh yeah, server is definitely open to new people. Almost time to start decreasing. I think when I finish this row, I'll put the marker and then there will be one row of transferring to the double-sided knitting needles instead, and then it's decreasing. Getting a little disco. Probably because of the song. It was playing more of Anna's genre before. You can't really see it, but she's like laying partly on her food bowl. Gosh, sorry. That probably was not. Okay, yeah. I think you can kind of see it there. My hair's starting to dry. Not in the mood for that song. That one's good. Hmm. Well, I'm not all the way here anymore. Oh, I was gonna say something about how, stuff like the clothes that I'm drawn to when I'm picking out what to wear and stuff like that definitely sometimes clues me in on people who are around and stuff. So that can help sometimes if we're blurry and dissociating and stuff. Because I'll be like, okay, I know that's something like Jade would never want to wear or whatever, so it's Probably not her. And sometimes it's more specific depending on what the specific clothing thing is. Oops. I almost went past the spot where I have to move the marker and switch to the other needles. Maybe it should be... I feel like I should remeasure that because I already measured something wrong on this earlier in the project. So I should double check the measurement and the math, probably. It's like exactly 2.5. Okay. Sorry. So it's... Yeah, I did that right. Okay. So change to the other needles. Okay. So I gotta move it over to these kinds of needles. Yeah, our system has still been switching and stuff like normal. Were you asking that to me, or was that supposed to be somebody else? Oh, I have to... It's 69 stitches. And I'm gonna use a calculator to make absolutely sure I don't mess it up. So 23, okay. One, two, three, 4, 6. And I'll recount that in a second and then go to the next one once I catch up on chat. It was to me, okay. Yeah, color is definitely one of the big things that tips us off of who it might be. Like this kind of floral thing wouldn't really be Jade's style. So I didn't think she was... Sorry, there's a fly. I didn't think she was around when I was getting ready for the stream. I think she's more around now, but... Yeah, I mean, there has been stuff going on with our system that's affecting things, but it's not stopping us from switching. Thank you. I like this one too. It's like a 3/4 sleeve. So it's, and obviously because it's black, it goes with everything, so it's nice for that. Yeah, oh, I gotta recount this too. 23, cool. Okay. Then I do the next one. Once I get through this first row, it's much less, well, first 2 rows, it's much less counting, and I'll be able to 100% focus again. I have no idea where I got this. Years ago, probably at like a mall or maybe Walmart or something even. I don't know. Hi, I'm still live.
I know.
I'd just like to make sure. What? What is it?
Cheese.
Okay.
You want?
I mean, not while I'm live.
Obviously. Do you want me leaving here?
That's gonna make it so hard to stay alive.
You could just take a break. Did you
That's
point the
tempting.
camera at the floor?
Yes,
Charlie?
I did. That's what people said their preference was. I briefly pointed it at the knitting that I was doing instead, but I found a way
Down. No.
to prop it to
Down.
kind of point at her while she's on the floor.
Down. There you go. Stay. Also, maybe pause the stream for a sec. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I do think I'm gonna pause and eat quick, and then I'll be back like in 5-10 minutes at most, hopefully. But I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm too tempted by the smell. Okay, I'm back, and Charlie's really excited because I got a teeth cleaning treat ready for her. But I took the sweater thing off so I could show this if I can get it on there. I have no idea if it's still sold anywhere or if that will be at all helpful, but that's what it says on it. It does have pockets, so it has that going for it. It has a pocket on each side. There we go. Okay, Charlie, I won't make you wait anymore. Wait. Wait. Okay. Take it. There you go. I think she was trying to figure out how to take it at first. Trying to get her actually on camera. There we go, kind of. Maybe. Okay. The pocket is like this. You can't see that. It's like wider than it is deep. And it's a pretty loose pocket. Like, I don't know that it would be a super reliable, like, phone pocket necessarily, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Now I gotta see if I dropped any stitches trying to take a very poorly timed food break. Doesn't look like it. It's good. I might recount just to make sure. Cool, I did not drop any stitches. Puffy jackets? I don't know that I've really ever had one before, so I'm not sure. Welcome back, Ellie. I don't have any jackets by me. I don't know if we have any videos up already where we were wearing one, but you could check for that. But yeah, it is. I just had to get up to wash my hands and stuff and put food in the fridge, and I shouldn't get up again right now. So yeah, but maybe look through our old videos, see if you videos and streams for that matter, see if you find any where we are wearing one. It could be Ellie. For us, like if I were feeling that, I would think that it was either littles around whether or not they wanted to front that they were around and or I was age sliding. Because it could also just be that. Did I recount this yet? Cool. I'm not sure what I would want for a cozy jacket. I would probably have to like look at some and try some on and stuff and see what I think. Yeah, that also stressed me out at first, Ellie, not knowing like if I was age sliding or if littles were around or if someone else other than me was around but was age sliding. Because it felt like I would never be able to figure out like the more specific details of like what does it feel like when that specific altar is close. I feel like we used to err on the side of jackets and stuff that zip, but we might be going the other direction now. Because a lot of zippers have like a metallic smell that I think bothers me for like sensory reasons. So maybe buttons, but I also have a lot of stuff that doesn't close in the front. It's just like open front style. And even some stuff that does close, I wear more often open front anyway. Okay, last one. Cool, so I didn't somehow add or drop any stitches, looks like, but let's double check. Yep. Okay. So this is the needle it was on before, and this is the ones it's on now. Charlie's way over there now. See? I don't know how to point the camera way over there. Oh, I remember what I did that kind of worked. There, that works. There she is. I think Shadow maybe likes jean jackets. She might prefer leather jackets though. We do have a couple. We haven't worn them in a while. Okay, what am I doing? I'm decreasing the first one and then counting for halfway. Okay. I'm gonna have to steal some of these back. Okay. Where am I? Here. Marker in the middle. And then finish that one. I think there might have been a bit of a sizing issue with the jean jackets that we have too. I think one of them's a little big and the other one might be a little small. So maybe if we found one that was a better fit, we would wear it more. Have I worn one? I don't remember. At least not for a while. This cardigan is soft but pretty lightweight, which is really good for us because we overheat really easily now with pots and stuff. It's definitely more of like a spring fall when it's just a little too cold for short sleeves type thing. Okay. Last one that I have to count. Unless I mess something up, I guess. Okay. The inside of this cardigan, it's just, you can't see that at all. It's just like that. It's not like different on the inside, except that that's where like the seams are. Jeez. My throat's being weird now. Charlie, why do you keep moving to where the camera isn't? Okay, that kind of works, I think. I'm really scared that it's just gonna like fall off of the precarious places I'm putting it. Okay, cool. You moved again. Okay. There. Got her. Who is who? Are you asking me? Oh my gosh, you moved again. You steal my slipper. Oh. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's just the corner of the carpet. Okay. Even just having like a couple different cameras pointing at the main places that she goes that I could switch between them would be really nice, but I don't. I don't actually think I could even hook up that many to my computer with the current setup anyway. I am making a reversible hat. I'm probably honestly gonna finish it on the stream because I'm pretty close to done. But here, if I'm careful, I can hold it up like this. It looks really long and weird right now, but it's gonna be the orange and pink on one side and the purple and pink on the other. I have like a long sleeve shirt that has a furry hood. I've definitely worn that in videos and stuff. I think I wore it recently in a stream or something. It's like black and white or black and gray. Yeah, I have a furry hat and fur lined, can you see it yet? Bathrobe. That's like the fur lining part. We have like a furry hooded black sweater dress thing too, but it is almost always too warm to wear that, unfortunately. Yes, the fur hats are absolutely on Etsy. We might still have a fur scarf on there too. And the scarf would be pre-made, so that would be cheaper and faster than a custom hat. I think I might have just worn that for like one of the most recent live streams, if you want to see it. I don't know if I'll wear it again soon or not. It depends who's fronting, what they're in the mood for, which direction our temperature and tolerance is currently going, how hot it is outside, what time of day it is, all that stuff. Dang it, I forgot to close the door again. Do I feel up to doing that quick? Looks like my heart rate didn't spike that bad when I got up before. I'm gonna try, because that'll help with background noise. This. Yeah, I think it's just that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I disturbed Charlie by getting up. I should have a little bit of this. Love this song, but it's not right for this station. I might have to take this off. At least for a little bit. Do you want to go up there again? You definitely can do that. All on your own if you want. Up. I know. I don't actually have a treat for you this second, I'm sorry. But I can fix this again. Oh gosh. There we go. How's that? I'm sure you're just gonna jump down again, but maybe you won't. Oh my god, okay, it's fine. Need these back. Alright. If I don't end up finishing this hat on stream, I'll show one of the finished ones again instead. But these are also going to be going on Etsy, and we already have a custom listing up for them, I think, if you want specific colors. And I think I've said this before, but if I ever work on stuff for Etsy on stream like this, and you're interested in it, but I haven't actually put a listing up for it yet, you can still message us on Etsy and we can talk about it even if I don't have the listing up yet. Sometimes takes me a bit to do the pictures and everything. So if there's ever a specific one that you want to be like, hey, the thing you just finished at that last live stream, the reversible hat that had these colors, can I have it? What would it be? You know? Because I can set up like a private listing instead of a normal one in that situation. Just like I would if you had an idea that you wanted to know if we could do that wasn't one of our normal listings. Especially if it's similar but just different in some way. Like we had someone who wanted one of our custom scarf patterns but just wanted it to be longer. Or like if you wanted a striped version of the faux fur hat or something. I don't know. My point is that you can ask us about stuff that isn't listed on our Etsy through the Etsy like messaging thing. There we go. I think she's sleeping already. Hmm. I'm definitely feeling it from getting up again. Wish I had remembered to do that while I was already up. Oh, I didn't check my heart rate again. I should do that. It definitely spiked. Yeah, it's not coming that far down yet. It didn't spike a lot, but I can the little like chart that it shows me of what my heart rate was like at different times during the day and stuff. Some of the time at least when it spikes from pot stuff, like if I stand up and it spikes all at once, instead of like dots scattered around, it'll just have like a straight, like solid line going straight up. Because it just jumped all at once. And so it kept registering, like, but now it's this, and now it's this, and now it's this, and now it's up here. Or if it doesn't like like measure enough times throughout the process for that, or if it jumps faster than that, it'll just suddenly like have to change the size of the graph and jump up where there will have been a bunch of dots down here and then suddenly a dot way up here. Like it'll have a bunch of stuff between like 80 and 100 BPM for a while, and then suddenly it'll jump up to like 152. And I'll just be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have a little more health potion. That's very loud. Yeah, it's a lot sometimes. Well, a lot of the time. So each of these needles now is a third of the stitches, and I'm decreasing twice on each one every round, so 6 times total. So it's going down by 6 stitches every row. And then when I get to just having 12 total left is when I close the top and then put it inside out and attach it so that it stays like that, and then it's reversible. I personally definitely wear cardigan type things more than jackets, but I think Jade and Shadow and some others would say jackets over cardigans. But like I said earlier, it also depends on other factors like temperature and stuff, since we are POTS makes us really intolerant of heat, so there are times where we can wear a cardigan where we definitely couldn't wear a jacket. What happened to the one that I was wearing? It's right here. I just had to take it off because I was overheating from standing up. But I'm keeping it close by in case that starts rapidly heading the other direction, which also happens a lot, where my heart rate and everything will start calming down, and then my body will catch up and be like, wait a second, I'm not warm, I'm cold. I'm definitely not going to cause problems for my physical disability to put it back on. It's not safe. So if I start getting cold again, I'll put it back on. But passing out is not good for me, and I don't want to do it for fun. I don't really do dares and stuff like that. I might need to update who's around. It's getting busier. Up here. Oh wait, did someone just verify? Oh cool, somebody got it already. Nice. Anna's still here, but I'm not actually sure about Natalie at this point. They are both here. And then refresh this, and then the size is going to be wrong, so then I fix that. That's going to be going like right into my face, isn't it? How should I do that instead? It's not ideal. Oh, I know what I did before. I put it like up here and then just took away my description, which is fine for now. Where's that? Roles. Cool. There, that should work a little better. And you can still see me mostly. That's not the right button. What am I trying to do? There it is. It's not a great song for right now, but it's too late. Alright. Mm. Yeah, you can tell me about your hoodie. Yep, I saw it. You can tell me. What options are on here? Does it even say? Nothing. Okay. Well, let's set that up. Okay. Hmm. It might be getting switchy, but it might just be the song. I don't know. Is my chat over here not catching up anymore? Uh-oh, I might have to troubleshoot that. Because I don't know why it would be delayed that much. There we go. That sounds cute. We have a purple hoodie that Joseph used to wear all the time. But he's not around the front nearly as much anymore. So we haven't worn it as much for a while. Mm. I don't really want to switch. Oh my gosh, brain. Just want to finish the hat. It'd probably be help if I was it would probably help or be helpful if I was being more careful with what songs I let play. I think I'm gonna move my markers up this round to make sure I can still see them really easily. Especially since I'm dissociating. I think I asked this earlier, but there's more people here now. But, did anybody who watched my video from Monday have questions or anything for me about it? I think I said earlier, but my preference would usually be a cardigan. And if it's really cold, I put a jacket over it. Or like a hoodie. Like, it depends what I'm doing and what the rest of the outfit is. And if anyone else is around influencing what I want to wear. Like, I have a lot of cardigans that are long in the back, so I wear those with like leggings and stuff a lot. Yeah, I did. Okay. I thought I forgot to move one of them up, but I didn't. I just forgot something I did 10 seconds ago. I mean, I have a lot of like open front cardigans, so they still show whatever shirt is underneath. And they're like comfortable and flexible and stuff. So probably that. But I don't have like strong opinions on the topic. It just depends on what outfit I'm trying to put together. I said the thing out loud about questions about my video, right? I think I did. I really think I did, but I'm worried I just thought it and didn't say it. I'm not putting anything else on right now because I'm too warm and it would put my physical health in danger. I don't know if you missed when I said that before, but I hope you don't actually want me to do that under those conditions. Speaking of which, I should probably check if my heart rate's back down to baseline yet. Nope. Looks like it might have been for a little bit, but then it jumped back up. I'm getting close to the end of the hat. It's just a few more rows now. And the rows go a lot faster now that there's a lot fewer stitches than before. It's the nice thing about decreasing at the end of a project is as you get to the last rows, every row is faster than the last one. Gosh. Here we go. My stitches tend to get tighter when I'm decreasing though, which is a little annoying. And it's a little harder to work with them. And this station that I'm listening to really can't decide if it's trying to pull Jade or Anna. I don't really know Josh's music taste though. You mad at the pillow, Charlie? You have such an offended look on your face. Like you can't believe that pillow won't submit to your will already. Last row, I think. Yeah. And now that I don't have Charlie Cam at a weird angle and stuff, I won't have to interrupt it to open my drawer that has the stuff I need to finish the rest of the project. Mostly just the darning needle. I think that's what it's called. I always just think of it as a yarn needle. So now it looks like this on top, down to just a few stitches, and rounded like that on the sides. But now, there we go. I need this, which is really hard to see, and then my little scissors. I don't need a lot of it, just basically enough to work with. Fly tried to go right into my face again. It's pretty rude. Shouldn't reach down more times than I need to. Okay. While I finish this up, I think I'll do a last call for questions. If people have any that they thought of last minute, as I've finished the rest of this and like show the final result. So now here, I'm gonna borrow Charlie Cam just to show it's like that, and then it just closes it up. And I'm gonna take all the markers off, and then turn it inside out basically. I think that's the last one. Nope, two more down here. There we go. And then I just kind of fish around in here until I get it to the other side, which can take a little bit of messing with it sometimes. But then I get the other end of that one to come through this side, and then it play around with it until it's lined up right. And then I attach the two ends and then make sure to put them inside so that you don't see the ends. Make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't come apart or anything. Make sure I'm not poking through the other side at all. Yeah. Just getting the last of the ends in. Come on, where'd that end go? There it goes. Put that away. And then looks like this. It looked better on Charlie Cam. looks like this with the orange and the soft peach and pink. On this side. Hi, Ghost. Eclipse, solar, and moon. Oh, cool. Hi. I just finished this hat. It's reversible, so this is this side. It's very bright, so it's showing, like, here, let me fix that. Maybe that'll help. It still looks too bright, but it's like that on this side, and then like this. And it has like the way that I do the increases and the decreases has like a spiral effect on the top, which I think is cool. Looks like a sun or a star or a like swirly portal type thing, or a flower or something like that. I like it. Oh, I didn't even realize when I started dissociating that the purple shade changed to a lighter one at the top. That's cool. Works out well with the light pink down here and the light purple up here and the darker purple in the middle. We have a bunch that we just need to put up on Etsy. I almost said Patreon. Like this one, obviously, I just finished. These two I also just made, where I tried to do like a half and half thing. And it didn't work exactly how I hoped, but I think they still look good. Like this shows a little bit of the pink on the edge of this, but I think that still looks good with it. And it works right on this side, so I don't think I'm going to keep trying to do the half and half, because both times I tried it, it lined up perfectly on one side and looks like it's off by a couple rows on the other side. So I'm not upset enough to tear these apart just yet necessarily. Maybe if nobody ever wants them, but the other one is this. It's a couple shades of pink and white on this side, and then this black and orange, which, like I said, shows a little bit of the pink on the bottom on this side. But I think this looks very like fall Halloween vibes to me. I think it's cool. And the one I just did and this one are both thicker ones, so they'd be extra warm, and this one's more like lightweight. So yeah. I'm gonna repeat something I said earlier because you guys just got here, but situations like this, if you see something like this that we're going to put on Etsy but we just haven't yet, and you want to talk to us about getting it right away, you can message us on Etsy and we can set up a listing like that. Like, we can let you know what the price and everything would be, and then if you want it, we can set up a private listing just for you. Or if you want something that's different from other listings that we have that you want custom, that would also work that way. But especially because we have a bad habit of having stuff finished for a while before we put it on Etsy. If we do that with something specific that you want, that you really liked, it technically has a plus side, I guess, of giving people who see these streams and stuff, or who see the updates that we put on Patreon, gives them a chance to message us privately on Etsy and potentially get it before it's even officially up there. So yeah. There's a few other ones that are done already that are gonna go up too, but they are buried in headbands, and I don't think I can quite unbury them right now. I do think I'm gonna get these up on Etsy soon, fingers crossed. but they aren't yet. I have at least 2 more in mind that I'm gonna do next. But yeah. Oh, I can't put this away yet. I have to take final pictures of it for Patreon. But yeah. There. Oh. Okay. So, oh, but the thing that I think works better, other than the half and half, is like the one that I just did. This section that's like the brim section is the same color on both sides. So then if it doesn't line up exactly, it isn't as obvious because it's the same color on both sides. So I just pick a color that looks good with both sides, you know? And I'm still willing to do custom versions that are half and half, I think, as long as people understand that unless I figure out something about the pattern that would fix this problem, it seems to line up perfectly on one side and not on the other. I do know which side is which, so if you're like, make this side the one that lines up right and the other side can have a little bit of border on the bottom, I can do that intentionally. But at least for right now, unless I figure out how to fix it, I can't get it to line up on both sides. So I don't know if like if my decreases are like bigger, like looser stitches than my increases or something, and if that makes it take up more space when it's on the inside. I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but like I counted the exact number of rows. It's exactly the same number of rows on both sides, and it lines up exactly perfectly on one side on both of them, and the other one looks like it's off by like 1 to 3 rows ish. And you can kind of like play with it a little bit until it looks right, and you could probably even like pin it or something if you really wanted to make it look right. And maybe if you even like stretched it a certain way for a while and then left it like that, it would work right or whatever. But I'm hoping that somebody will like them anyway, or even specifically like the look of the border on one side or something. But if I have to eventually, if they don't sell, I will probably reclaim the yarn and do something else with it instead. But I don't like doing that with finished projects. It makes me so sad. But I am glad that I tested it out and I know what happens now. But I had all these ideas of like doing a different pride flag on each side, like different combinations that would make sense, I guess, of like trans on one side and lesbian on the other or something. Or like by request, obviously, I could have done custom versions of that. Or if people wanted like one side to be a pride flag and the other side to be like subtle and go with more stuff. Welcome back, Ellie. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna go because I finished the hat. I wish the lighting wasn't like washing out the color so much. I do still think it works a little bit better over here. But like this stripe, you can't see my hand at all. This stripe is like a peachy color with white, and this border section on both sides is a really soft pink with white. then it's the shades of purple for the rest of it over here. It ended up being light purple on the top and a darkish medium purple for the middle. I think it's cute. Whoa. I have also been streaming for 3 hours, so that's another. When did Charlie jump back down? I didn't even notice that. Here's the last little bit of Charlie Cam. But I am gonna wrap up, I think. Sorry for people who just got here and just got back, but fingers crossed we will hopefully do a gaming stream tomorrow and another one on Sunday. Tomorrow is supposed to be Sims, but if doing Sims specifically would stop me from being able to do it, I'll probably just try to do a different game and maybe take Sims off of the official schedule for now if my brain just doesn't want to do that for some reason. But then Sunday would be Genshin co-op. And then fingers crossed we will film and edit something between now and Monday. Otherwise it would be another Q&A stream, hopefully on Tuesday. And all of that schedule is listed on our Twitch schedule. Oh cool, I'm glad you're gonna have at least a little bit of a break soon. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. So, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you for future streams and stuff. Bye!